cool with you now. We ain't got no problem. So like a lot of these street elements and a lot of the people, they wasn't fucking with the platform. So yeah, I get it. I get it 100%, bro.
Wow. So did you see the right? First of all, let me just ask you straight up: what is your current either position, role, or your current stance on your position or role at No Jumper?
I left No Jumper today, actually. Yeah, and like I said, I talked to Adam, I talked to Josh. I'm not mad at Adam. I don't have no hating in my heart for Adam. Like I got love for them. They're my guys. They will always be my guys, and I would like to think that we still cool and we still friends and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not tripping. I'm not hateful. I'm never gonna bash him. I'm not gonna say anything bad about No Jumper or the platform because it helped make me who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not thinking negatively of this situation. I just understand, like, at this point in my life, my platform is getting bigger. The people around me platform is getting bigger. And Adam got to do what he got to do, and I got to do what I got to do as a man. You know what I'm saying?
How's that conversation?
Well, like I said, the situation, how it played out, that's why I was upset. You know what I'm saying?
So wait. So help me. Like again, I made an assumption about this earlier, but it was me looking on a macro level. It appears like because I think that Lush shit, like people feed into like petty. Oh, he fired him on camera, or he's talking behind somebody's back. I think the big thing here was that Adam was probably discussing or thinking about having a much reduced role in No Jumper, whether taking you off of a show because he was saying to himself, "Hey, listen, this is not working for me. Maybe rather than fire AD completely, I'm gonna take him off the show. Maybe I also consider this other show." Like, but that was the whole thing that I guess wasn't fully communicated to you at that point yet, right?
Well, see, this is what happened. So the Richard Spencer interview happens. I go on my show and I speak out. I say, "Hey, I'm upset with Adam that he gave this guy a platform. You know what I'm saying? I don't like how this shit happened and everything like that. I don't fuck with that." And I know Adam, he wasn't too happy about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
Like, so once that happened,
Wait, why not? Why not?
Huh?
Why not?
I don't know. That's to me, I'm not even thinking about that. That's neither here or there. The next week, it was probably that Friday. Adam hit me. He was like, in order for us to remain friends, I think it's best that you don't do the Tuesday show. We double down on Wednesdays. We do the food show in the news. And I was like, okay. So, I mean, that's kind of why, people are saying that's not your friend, that's your boss. I was like, that's, literally what he told me is for us to remain friends or keep a friendship, it's best that I do, the Wednesday show and I should do the news and the food show. And I was like, all right, if that's what it is, like, So once that happened, I was cool. I wasn't going to speak about it. I wasn't going to say too much about everything. And then he hit up T-Rail and he hit up Lush and he was like, "Hey, check it out. I'm thinking about taking AD off the Tuesday show. How do y'all feel about it?" T-Rail told Adam, if AD's off the show, I'm not doing the show. Just straight up like that.
Again, I'm not too knowledgeable of everything, but so the Tuesday show, who's on that show?
Originally, it was me, House Phone, and Adam. Once House Phone left, it was me, House Phone, and Lush. And then afterwards, it was me, Adam, House Phone. Me, Adam, Lush, and T-Rail.
Okay. All right.
And Adam had he hired this new guy, Court, and basically, like, I guess the plan was, he was gonna replace me with the new guy, Court, which is fine. I ain't tripping. It's business. It is what it is. And what happened from there was,
wait. Don't tell me this new guy's like a Crip too. Like I'm like, come on, dude.
I don't know what he is. I don't know that man. I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. Like, I don't know.
I was about to be like, yo, Adam is devious. I'm like, if Adam found a nigga down to the T, I'm like, yo, he found a nigga with the hat. He found a nigga that, you know what I mean, ain't skinny but ain't too fat. Like, I'm like, yo, this nigga Adam is he must got a catalog of niggas. Like, yo, all right, let me go to page 4. Okay, this nigga look okay. All right, bet. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, no, but once that happened, T-Rail told him he like I ain't doing it without AD. You know what I'm saying? He just that's what he told him. And later, so we got like this Discord and stuff like that. Lush, he gets on the Discord, and I don't know what was said on the Discord, but along the lines, it was oh, AD's about to be cut from the Tuesday show, and Adam is tired of his same 4 jokes, and um, he doesn't like this, and he doesn't like this, and like saying all type of shit. So people from the Discord had reached out to me and was like, "Hey, Lush is sitting there saying all this stuff that Adam said about you." So I'm like, "Wait a minute, like." I'm thinking, me and Adam just not seeing eye to eye in the Richard Spencer shit. I'm like, he said this and XYZ about me. That's where I got hurt and I got in the middle of the shit.
Mm.
So Adam had texted me. He was like, "Hey, is everything good? What's going on?" Because I mean, me personally, I wasn't going to quit. I was going to fucking do the Wednesday show. I was going to do the food show. The food show was doing fucking amazing. You feel me? I was going to do the news and I was going to do the Tuesday show and the Wednesday show, and I was going to leave it like that. I respected it. Like it's business. Like it's no personal in it. But once I started
Wait, hold
hearing
on.
like, huh?
Do you believe? Because again, in my opinion, I feel like he either was going to phase you out, or y'all were gonna get to some point that you were gonna have a conversation where you're gonna say, "Hey, I want to do more," or "Hey, why am I not on more things?" And he probably was gonna say to you like, "Hey, bro, like yo, you're doing a lot with your own thing. It's also kind of like it's kind of conflict of interest. You either got to choose one or something." But that conversation was gonna happen. Do you think he would have just allowed you to do the show? And because he clearly has expressed that he has a problem with you guys doing your streams and pretty much just talking about content that may have happened there.
Yeah, and so I mean, once it got okay, back to what I was saying. Once it got to that, that's kind of where I kind of got upset. So Adam hit me, and he just like, "Hey, like, you good? What's going on? How's everything?" I told him, I said, "Hey, I was cool until I hearing how you really feel about me." And he's like, "What you mean?" I'm like, "Listen, bro, you saying I make the same 4 jokes and this and whoop whoop and all that and everything like that." And he tells me, he's like, "What? I haven't even said that." He's like, "Who's telling you this?" I'm like, "Listen, I ain't no rat. Just know I know how you really feel about me." You know what I'm saying? And he's like, "What do you mean?" I said, "Bro, you told me to keep it cool. There should be no reason why people in the Discord is coming back telling me shit that you saying." So he asked me, he was like, "Hey, is you like who's in the Discord saying this and saying that?" I said, "Man, listen, I don't know who's saying what in the Discord or anything like that, but you feel me? I don't appreciate that because me and you supposed to be better than that."
Mm.
So then Adam hits up like I think 3 people from the Discord, and the people in the Discord told him, "Hey, Lush was in there running his mouth about the AD shit." So he got screenshots from the people from the Discord. So he was like, "Did Lush tell you anything?" I said, "No, Lush didn't tell me nothing." I'm like, "Lush didn't tell me nothing." He was like, "Oh, you know what? The Discord people already told me." He said, "I'm about to go in there and fire him right now." You know what I'm saying?
Oh
I
shit.
told him, yeah, I was like, "Listen, I don't think he should be fired." I said, "He didn't say nothing to me. He ain't do nothing like that." He like, "Nah." He like, "I got 2 or 3 people from the Discord saying that he's sitting there running his mouth about other shit too." So then that's when Adam went over there and he fired Lush on camera. So
Oh.
after he fired Lush on camera, do you feel me?
Yeah.
He hitting me up. He's hitting me up like, "Hey, I apologize to you. Like, I didn't know, I didn't think I would have to do this, but this is what I told Lush." And he sent me like him and Lush whole conversation of what he said about me. And within them situation, I mean, within the text messages, he basically was just like AD and T Rail and them got their own thing going on. And you feel me? Like basically it's basically taken away from the company. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "And I'm tired of this." And certain situations, he was telling his grievances to Lush. And I was like, "Listen, bro, all of that you could have just told me." You feel me?
Yeah.
Like you could have told me. I'm not tripping over that. I said, but like you don't have to say shit behind my back. We supposed to be better than that. And that's kind of where I got upset with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, listen, do I not bring any validity to the platform? Have I not put myself in life or death situations when it come down to this company? Have I not been here and just, you know what I'm saying, giving my all and being who I am as a person and giving it to you? I was like, we supposed to be way better than, you telling other people shit when it comes down to it and everything. So that's kind of where I got offended and the disconnect the shit was. And I was like, that's what hurt me, because I'm like, damn, I just thought we was better than that. I understand if it's a business move, you feel me? But I'm like, damn, man, like that shit really hurt me when it came down to it.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll still ask though, but so why leave today if because that's to me, I feel like he said she said is very like, yo, okay, maybe he said something behind your back, like it's forgivable.
Yeah, but I asked him to take accountability, and me personally, I don't feel like he took accountability for it. Like, that's just what it is. And even last night, when I was like looking at the show, he basically was just like, "Hey, I'm making this much off my back catalog, and like, I don't like the narrative that I talked behind AD's back and all and stuff like that." And I just like, man, listen, if you don't feel like I was wrong in any way when it comes down to the situation, I'm cool.
Mm.
Like that's what it is.
So all right, and then I'm gonna ask you this question because I texted you this, right? I,
Hmm.
I said I feel like he's making a business decision, right? And I feel like you should make a business decision too. Is this decision fueled by the fact that you probably feel like disappointed by him, or you're like, damn, yo, maybe we not rocking like that, or is it like you're like, hey, listen, this probably is the best moment for me to make the business decision to say, hey, rather than just like be in the corner, like you're already trying to reduce my role, be in the corner and just kind of look like a beaten down, like, oh, okay, we got him in line type of shit. Yo, listen, my shit already popping. I'm out, nigga. Fuck it.
Bro, it was just it, bro. I've been moving off of faith my whole life. You feel me? I'm not no dummy. You know what I'm saying? Like the money that I was making there, I've replaced that 3 or 4 times over. I wasn't at no jumper for the money anymore. I was at no jumper just strictly out of loyalty and just out of love, bro. Like I'm like Adam is the person that put me in the game. If you put me in the game, I'm with you till the wheels fall off. If I feel like you ain't looking at me in that type of light, the same way I'm looking at you, then I don't need to be around there. And like I said, it's no love lost. I got a lot of love for Adam. I got a lot of love for Josh. I got a lot of love for No Jumper. I'm not never gonna bash him. I'm not never gonna do anything like that. And Adam done a lot for me. I feel like I've done a lot for Adam as well, and that's cool. On some business shit, is what it is. I respect that. No Jumper put a whole new light on me that I know for sure that I wouldn't have without that. And now, we got a lot of shit going on and there's other things that's happening. At the end of the day, I just feel like, yeah, it's not designed for me anymore to grow and I can't get rich there. You know what I'm saying? I can't become all I can be in that company. And if I don't feel like I'm being valued as a human being there or as a homie, then I'm cool.
Mm.
That's just strictly what it is.
Is it do you communicate? I mean, obviously when you were about to be taken off the show, T-Rail was like, yo, if he's not gonna be on the show, I don't not gonna be on the show. Did you give a call to T-Rail to be like, yo, this is my decision, or you know I'm
I
guessing
did that.
okay.
I did that with everybody.
Mm.
I did that with everybody. I said, hey, listen, I ain't telling nobody to stop your money. This is my decision, and niggas is, certain people, they like, hey, we rocking with you. And I'm like, okay, that's your decision. That's your decision. Let's go. That's what it is.
Is T-Rail staying?
I can't speak for that man. I can speak for me.
Nah, well, I think he's gonna leave. I think he's gonna leave. Which I don't think it's a bad idea. I will say though, and I know as my chat kind of like even they've been watching all the drama and shit, and I'll say this to you too. And I said this to Adam yesterday. he's going through some of the things. Like now, I'll never comment on how he deals with people. I feel like Adam, he doesn't have that. There's that human lever that when you got homies and certain, like, you got to deal with him a little different. I think Adam just, he's just off when it comes to that. But business wise, I told him this, and I'm going to tell you this too. And the reason why I said make your next move your best move, because you do realize that when you leave this situation and you now look towards building the community and also expanding what you're going to want to do, you eventually and inevitably, you are the boss now.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to have to wear the creator boss hat. And you want to learn the most from the situations in what you would do, because these things always come back around. You know,
100%.
I always told Joe Budden, I said, you hated the shit out of Complex, then you kind of understood why they did certain things. Not all things, because they fucked up with a bunch of stuff. But you ended up got accused of some of the same things later. Have you been preparing for this moment? You know what I mean? I'm guessing you got to have your ducks in order.
Yeah, I mean, I knew once we, like I said, I knew once we, once I took the deal, and once me, T Rail, and our pods started doing live shows and stuff like that, I knew it was going to be a conflict of interest, and I knew this was going to come. Like, I knew it was going to come. So
Damn.
we, Fig Immunity, we got the El Rey. In June, we sold that out twice. You know what I'm
Really?
saying? We got some more shows and stuff coming, so I knew that was
Oh,
gonna happen.
oh, congrats. How many people?
I think both of those is 500 capacity, but we got one in the fall too. That's gonna happen. We got a lot of stuff, a lot of like dates and stuff coming, but it's the same. It basically is the same venues and shit that we did with No Jumper. Like,
No, but that's still impressive no matter what. Let me ask you this question though. So now that you've left, how are you going to treat content? Are you guys still gonna, speak about No Jumper? Are you gonna react to their stuff? Um,
I mean, my whole model when it came down to me streaming was just always what the people wanted me to talk about.
True.
Like, I
That's
started this
good.
journey wanting to play video games. I didn't care about none of this other shit. Like, I don't go looking for, no jumper content or any type of content. Now, don't get me wrong. When we do talk about it, it does bring the numbers up and shit like that. But me personally, if the audience says I don't want to hear about it no more, I will never talk about it again. Like, that never was the shit.
Mm.
So if the people that watch us come on there and say, "Hey man, academics, talk about this with academics," I'm gonna talk about some shit with you. It's just, it
Yeah.
just so happens that I've been in the forefront of damn near all of the shit.
Hey,
Money, he been doing this shit. His partners are like they them people. There's a
mm,
lot of big artists, a lot of plaques. It's a lot of shit. Um, that was my manager as a music artist, and he always just stuck with me. There's been like a big homie, a big bro for a long period of time. When I first joined No Jumper, he was like, "Hey, look, this is what we gonna do. We're gonna make the shit shake over here. Like, this is dope. This is dope for you." And once I started doing streaming, he would just be sitting there, and then people just start talking to him and asking him his opinion. He's very blunt, but he don't have, other than me being his little bro, if he sees something he don't like, he gonna speak on the shit. And that's just how it always been.
do you think there was a conflict of interest though? If like Adam was probably thinking, "Hey, listen, I'm giving this guy a platform," and he, in turn, then goes to make another platform where he's platforming a guy who probably wants to say all negative shit about me.
Yeah, but nigga, Adam would do the same shit. He would throw shots at him. What a nigga ain't gonna do? Speak back?
Okay.
Like, it literally was like back and forth. At first, they started playing around when it came down to shit, but like Pun ain't never like, "Oh, I got hate for Adam" or anything like that. He always said, "Listen, if you got a problem with me or anything I do, holla at me."
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, up until a couple weeks ago, Adam had talked to him and they had a good conversation. He let him know, like, "Hey, I ain't got no problem with you, bro. You feel me?" And Adam told him, like, "Oh, I'll come on your platform too and, talk to you and do things like that." It's just like when people see shit from the outside, like, I got a lot of people behind me that's overprotective over me. So if they feel like I'm getting done wrong or people not doing right when it come down to me, yeah, they gonna speak on that shit. And I can't tell a nigga not to.
Mm. Hey, I'm gonna give you this congratulations and warning. Number one, the timing is impeccable. I think Adam's public, not that, and I'm pretty sure you don't want to leave the situation thinking you're hurting somebody who I'm pretty sure you guys probably would still be somewhat cordial of friends. But the timing is impeccable where I think the public opinion about